Got an old dirty water pipe that needs a cleanin'? Well then stay tuned for this episode of This Old Bong. Here's what we'll be using today. Some alcohol, a scrubbing pad, soap, salt, a shot glass, and a detailing tool. Glass pieces have been a staple for many cannabis enthusiasts to enjoy their flowers and, more recently, their concentrates. Today, I'll share my method for cleaning a water pipe used for dabbing. Today we have a heavily used Erlenmeyer style water pipe with a banger attachment. Doing a dab beforehand is not a requirement, however, it does make the process more fun. To get started, apply heat to the banger. The heat will help loosen the reclaim, coating the inside of the banger. Remember to always use caution with heat or hot glass. To expedite the cooling process, we'll be placing the carb cap into the shot glass with some soap that we placed at the bottom. And similar to the carb cap, we will use some soap to help us cool down the banger. Use caution, as the heat can cause the soap to expand, causing a mess. While we wait for that to finish cooling down, the carb cap should be sufficiently cold enough to apply rubbing alcohol. Before the application of alcohol, we must check that the banger is significantly cold. We can do this by observing the soap that we have in the banger, that it's not bubbling or vaporizing. We'll let our rubbing alcohol and soap mixture marinate while we prepare to clean the stem of the banger. Next, we'll be using some cooking tongs to clamp the banger and apply heat to drain the reclaim. Once drained, the reclaim can either be discarded or kept for future use. Now on to the next step. Cut a strip off from the scrubbing pad. Drain the soap and the rubbing alcohol and any terp pearls, if applicable. Salt packets contain the perfect amount needed for cleaning. They also make a great addition for any stoner's travel cleaning kit. We'll add some salt, just enough to cover the bottom of the banger. Apply rubbing alcohol to banger. For this banger, I like to fill it to about halfway with rubbing alcohol. Next, we'll prep our scrubbing strip. Using our prepped scrubbing strip, we will now scrub the banger. You can choose to use the scrubbing pad solely by hand or with the assistance of a detailing tool. Reapplication of rubbing alcohol may be necessary. To check on our progress, we're now going to rinse out the banger. If it's been a really long time since the banger's last cleaning, you may need to do another round of scrubbing. Still needs just a little more work. For extra polish, use a pipe cleaner to get to those hard to reach spots. With the banger taken care of, we'll now move on to cleaning the carb cap and the terp pearls, using the same scrubbing pad as before. To be thorough, we're going to go ahead and give the carb cap a nice rinse, and then another round of scrubbing. And if your rig utilizes terp pearls, now would be the time to give them a cleaning. While the scrubbing pad works well, you may have better results using steel wool. Once the majority of the cleaning has been done, observe your peripherals for any imperfections. For this method, we will be using our oven on the low broil setting to help us clean our water pipe today. Here we have our water pipe placed on the oven rack upside down, with a baking sheet covered with wax paper to help catch the reclaim. For best results, make sure your water pipe is completely dry. Monitor reclaim process, regulating heat as needed. Once all of the reclaim has been drained from the water pipe, you may choose to discard it or save it for later. It's best to let the water pipe rest and cool on its own. Otherwise, use extreme caution when handling hot glass. This is the reclaim that we got from our water pipe. For those interested in saving reclaim, this is precisely why it's important to always start with dry glass. You'll end up with water inside of your reclaim. Moving on to the water pipe, we'll be using ground Himalayan pink salt and rubbing alcohol to remove the resin from the inside. Once that's done, we can get started on the next step. Using a paper towel, we will go ahead and shake the water pipe vigorously. Finally, another rinse with some soap and water for a little extra polish. using our detailing tool, scrubbing pad, and pipe cleaners, we can give it a really nice finishing touch. Last rinse and last looks. After last looks and that final rinse, we are finally all done. When we first started out, this piece looked as if it had been through hell. But now, it shines like a phoenix from the flames. I know cleaning may not always be the most fun part of the ritual, but it is an important one, as a clean piece ensures better preservation of flavor and a more efficient hit. And so with that, we'll see you next cleaning here on this old bong.